talk about the shoe that you leave by the door. I absolutely love all of the videos in the series of basically she's looking for a shoe that you leave by the door, and she was talking about how she usually leaves a pair of Birkenstock Boston Clogs by the door to, like, whether you're gonna go out to the shops or just like pop in the car or you're gonna walk your dog. And I live in the Catskills where it's like very, very muddy, so usually in the wintertime my door shoe is like a really intense, actually I can get an example. Not mine, this is my husband's. This is the largest size, this is size 16, and it's springtime, I'm using my Penelope Chilvers. These are 100% waterproof, and because it gets really muddy, but also I use a Birkenstock Boston Clog in alternate environments. I had mine for about 4 years. They're still going really, really strong, but the problem is I got black. And I would not suggest getting black. I thought I wanted it because my dream Birkenstock shoe is the Manolo Blahnik collaboration. And so I decided for this spring, I was deciding between the Plasticana hemp French garden clog, which everybody has in Brooklyn, and like I kind of see it too much. It's nothing against the shoe itself, but it's a little bit too slim. I love how it's waterproof. At the same time, if it needs to be waterproof, it needs to be like going out in the garden, like I'm gonna wear it like a rubber serious shoe. So I ordered a pair of Birkenstocks. And I think I want to push back on the conversation because I think that this is a great all-around shoe. And as somebody, I got it in the taupe. There are two things. I got it in the harder leather in black, and honestly, it just looks really kind of weird on my foot. And I think that this one has just a lightness to it. I know they got mostly bought into LVMH, and now all of a sudden, like, we've started to see them everywhere. But let's just be fair. Oh, in terms of other really good clogs for the house, which could do the same thing, are the new ones that I thrifted that are from Stegman, been around since 1888. And like, if this is what you're looking for, this is the Eco Clog, and it's made of oiled merino wool. Super, super comfortable. And actually, I would argue that the footbed of this is like actually infinitely more comfortable than the footbed of a Birkenstock, now that I'm feeling them at the same time. But I think that these just go with so much. And even though they're not waterproof, they're light enough for spring that they just fit with everything. And I do feel like they're the perfect door shoe, to be honest. But actually, now that I'm having these on, these are so stinking comfortable. I kind of wish they had like a little bit more of an aesthetic vibe, and maybe they made them in like a black, but now I need to stop buying black clogs. Anyways, I still think this is a great contender. And yes, we are renovating the kitchen. Now you're actually seeing this angle. I haven't showed that in a while.